Hello, how are you guys doing? You guys doing good? I'm doing all right. Just walked down to the front office of my apartment complex. You remember how, like, the music's not on? Is it not? Oh, it's just super low. We turned that up. That's awkward, because I, like, waited for the drop and everything. Yeah, no, I ended up watching the spontaneously popular circus show, like, almost immediately. I think it was like the second day. Anyway, I walked down to the front office because like we had for a while where they weren't picking up trash and they were still charging us for it. I checked my contract. Apparently I still have to pay, which is stupid. It's not much, but also just like, why? Hey, Finn the Witch, thank you for the 22 months of support. And also I want to say thank you to Anon. Yesterday I didn't realize that you gave Mike a year subscription to me? That's wild. Why does every website want to be Snapchat? Because they're making good money. Let me see what we got going. Oh, there's new Kane Pixels stuff. That's awesome. We might have to check that out. But I do want to just check out, there's a new Audit the Audit. Welcome to let me get the screen region good. Yeah, good cop defends citizen from his fellow officers. Did you already subject yourself to Dracula flow? I watched a bit of it off stream. Are there multiple Dracula flows? T-5 till we see Warhammer. There's actually no new Warhammer news. Valorek made a foil rack video on that they're gonna change up how the website works, but I mean his proof is like not there. So there's no real reason to talk about that. I appreciate what Valorek does, and I know that's like a hot take or whatever, but you know, shill rack and all that, but like every now and then, he actually says something that's worth talking about. So anyway, people always say they're a good cop, so I want to see what Audit the Audit thinks that is a good cop. Yeah, Dracula Flow has nothing to do with that, and then we can watch Dracula Flow 1 through 3 and see how they did. But yeah, it turns out that I have a contract that means that I cannot... you know what I should actually do? So I should probably just like open this in a private window. Do you get full episodes of Kitchen Nightmares, or is it just outside the US? I have no idea. Sorry for light mode, but there's some suspicion that some of the people that are getting unsubbed from me are getting unsubbed because of like the ad block thing. I want to say that it might be actually the videos, you know, like the number of videos that I'm putting out. I put out a video today, or a tweet today, just a poll, and it says how many VODs being posted after hours a day is too many. And I said 1, 2, 3, or 4. I mean, definitely 4. You know, have I ever implemented 7 TV emotes? I think Luigi Guy implemented a few for us, because I don't know how to do it. If you guys don't mind voting on that, but it is, I will say there's a concerning number of people that say 1 video a day is too many. So I'm trying to figure out how to get around that. 1, just stop uploading, die. Yeah, I mean, it's like not that many. I would say it's like the 3rd most popular option out of 4. So there's that. If that wins, then I don't really care. Like, then I'm just going to do whatever the hell I feel like. Because 1 being too many a day, like, if I do this and then something else, and I divide the VOD into 2 separate streams, then that's 2 streams, right? What kind of video every day? I made that first option silly. Yeah, the first option says 1, just die, Rev. Because, like, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, one is too many, then there's no point in being like even posting VODs. But I think people like VODs. They subscribe to the VOD channel. So if people go, hey, thank you for posting the VODs every now and then. Yeah, I think like, yeah, maybe like one or two. Three start pushing a line for sure. For sure. Never allow a troll answer. I guess that's the truth here, is that I shouldn't have allowed a troll answer to even be on the forum. You talking about chaptering the VODs? No, God. No, I'm talking about how many VODs is too many. Yeah, right now, so here, let me see if I can find it in a way that doesn't give you like all of the information about everything. See, view your channel. YouTube Studio. I'm sorry, we will get to watching this in just a sec. So I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 videos in queue to be posted. And using the information from that tweet, I think 2 is probably good enough per day. So with 7, and then I'm going to do probably 2 parts of the stream, this watching stuff, and then we'll probably play some either Evil Within or Kenshi, because yeah, that means that's 2 VODs for today. So that's 9. Also, who just threw money at me? Glassbrain, thank you for the $15. I haven't seen this video. Audit the Audit does good stuff. I don't always agree with their takes, but let's just see what this one is. So yeah, I think I'm gonna probably just post a video a day, or 2 videos a day. Yeah, because I think that might be part of it. So I have not seen this one. I do not know what's in this one. Glassbrain, you're a champion. I love your comment, but apparently it's illegal. I don't care. Do crimes.
Welcome to Audit the Audit.
I would never encourage you to do crimes, though.
What and the right and wrong of police interactions. This episode covers stop and identify laws, reasonable suspicion.
I don't know, it's always fine like this. When you do a stream, then split into X amounts and you post X amounts of videos for the corresponding upload day. Yeah, but that's the problem, is that I think that when I'm uploading too many, like, if I post 3, that might be too many for people. Do I have an ad blocker? That would be against YouTube's terms of service. I just didn't get an ad for some reason. And I would never use an ad blocker because it's against YouTube's terms of service. Do you understand?
And the right to film, and is brought to us by A Ty from Up High's channel. Be sure to check out the description below and give them the credit that they deserve. Before we dive into today's interaction, I want to give a big thanks to the sponsor of this episode, Incogni, a new product brought together by our friends at Surfshark. Have you ever Googled something only to down on their Incogni service? So click the link in the description and claim your
I'm Canadian, but I'm pretty sure ACAB is still legal. I think you might be able to say ACAB in
video posted on June 20th.
I think you could say ACAB still in Canada, but All Cats Are Beautiful is, you might be a terrorist if you say that here in America. I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying you might be a traitor to America if you are going around saying that all cats are beautiful.
24th, 2023, Officer Symbiote of the Cleveland Clinic Police Department stopped.
I'll be honest. First, the cop looks like someone who has a failed YouTube channel.
Stopped local resident Keith Golston during a workout in the Cleveland Clinic parking lot in Cleveland, Ohio, after receiving a report that an individual matching his description was looking in vehicles. Officer Symbiote grabbed...
Okay, so let's be real. Someone called the cops because there was a black person out in a parking lot. I just got a job at the sheriff's office. Am I still allowed to watch? Yes. Anyone and everyone is allowed and capable of watching. I'm not going to ban people for watching me, regardless of what your job is. Even if you have a heinous job, like being a cop or a landlord. I'm not going to ban you for it.
Mr. Golston's arm to physically detain him, and Mr. Golston began to film the encounter.
You're about to get a lawsuit.
I got a call that you're looking through people's cars and
You're about to get a lawsuit.
Okay, so why are you holding this guy's hand?
You fit the description.
You have no
Red t-shirt,
legal
white
right.
shorts.
You have no legal
I got a
right
call that you're looking through
to
people's
put your
cars.
hands on me.
Sir.
This
Sir.
is an assault.
Sir.
What's your name and badge number?
Sir, can you please turn around?
What's your name and badge number?
Officer Symbiote, 190.
You're about to get
What's
a
your
lawsuit.
name, sir?
You have no legal right to ask me my name.
Sir, we got a call
Or to
that
put
you're
your
looking
hands
through
on
people's
me.
vehicles. All right, and you won't identify yourself, you wouldn't stop, and you're on
You have
private
no
property.
legal
Where's your body cam footage? Does he have a body cam?
right to identify me.
We got a call that he was looking through people's vehicles. And he wouldn't stop.
This character saw me up on the hill exercising, going through the lot. He started his car. He was up there sleeping or reading or something. Follow me
We
down
got a call that he was looking through
and
people's
stop
cars.
me over here. I exercise here
Okay.
every day
Okay. I'm
He
here
put
almost
his
every day,
hands
and
on me
I've never
with
seen
no legal reason.
that. We got a call that
I would honestly be interested in someone throwing a FOIA at that and seeing if there actually was a call or if this guy just made that up so he could like mess with this guy. Like, yeah, this cop is like got hands on him, but it is like a weird hand holding thing. Is looking in cars illegal? No, not really. You can tell him to fuck off, but like you don't need to arrest him, and I don't know what state this is in, so we don't know if it is a like
Got it on film.
Okay.
What's your name, officer?
Officer
What-
Buchanan.
Look, he has no reason to ID me. No legal reason. You all about to get a huge lawsuit. I got him on camera
what is the other cop looking at?
for no legal reason.
Mr. Golston argues that Officer Symbiote had no legal reason to detain and identify him, and that Officer Symbiote assaulted him by putting his hands on him. According to Ohio's Stop and Identify law, which is codified
Ohio,
in
okay.
section 29.29 of the Ohio Revised Code, quote, "No person who is in a public place shall refuse to disclose the person's
Okay,
name,
so this is not a state where you can avoid. So technically, this guy is in the wrong. The cop asked him what his name and ID and all that jazz was. He actually has to give it in Ohio.
address or date of birth when requested by a law enforcement officer.
He
who
might. I mean, like,
reasonably
the video
suspects
says
the
good
person is
cop
committing,
comes in
has
and-
committed,
yeah.
or is about to commit a criminal offense.
Now, like, they don't have to actually. Well, okay, so when requested by a law enforcer who reasonably suspects either of the following, that they are committing or has committed or is about to commit yeah, like reasonably suspects is like, honestly, that there it's up to the judge to decide whether or not reasonable suspicion happened here. I don't know what the legal definition of reasonable suspicion is, but it could be as you know, because he thinks that he's about to commit a criminal offense, which is why he's looking in cars. He's looking in cars to find, you know, stuff to steal. So this is assuming everything the officer has said. This is true, which is a lot. The guy does have to stop and identify himself. That being said, I don't think that anything the cop just said is legit, or if it is, like, this doesn't need to go into this much of a situation, and the stop and ID stuff is stupid. I'm glad Texas isn't one of those.
In the 2023 case of State versus Blair, the 2nd District Court of Appeals of Ohio concluded that for the purposes of this statute, quote, "A public place is somewhere ordinary citizens are regularly permitted to be."
Like a
And in
parking
the
lot.
2017 case of State versus DC, the same court
Can you just hold him like
determined
that?
an
I don't know. I wish he wouldn't. It's weird. And it seems wrong, but I actually don't know what the law is.
individual was in a public place for the purposes of this statute when he was asked
I mean,
to
he's
identify
winded,
himself
so he's
in
not
the
going to be
parking
running
lot
very
of a
far
closed
right now. He's been
business.
working
We will
out.
discuss whether Officer Symbiote had reasonable suspicion to detain Mr. Golston later in this episode. But for now, it is important to note that a court would probably find that the parking lot qualified as a public place.
I think
under
most people would
Ohio's
say
Stop
yes.
and Identify statute,
Yeah.
even though he was on privately owned property, and that Mr. Golston was therefore required to identify himself if Officer Symbiote had reasonable suspicion that he was involved in criminal criminal activity.
Right.
Additionally, regarding Mr. Golston's allegations that Officer Symbiote assaulted him by using physical force to detain him, assuming for the sake of argument that Officer Symbiote had the reasonable suspicion necessary to legally detain Mr. Golston, it is likely that a court would find that Officer Symbiote's limited use of force was reasonable. As the Supreme Court noted in the 1989 case of Graham versus Connor, quote, "Our Fourth Amendment jurisprudence has long recognized that the right to make an investigatory stop necessarily carries with it the right to use some degree of physical coercion or threat thereof to effect it." And in the infamous Terry case itself, the officer grabbed the suspect and physically spun him around before frisking him. Likewise, the
Terry
Sixth
v.
Circuit
Ohio
Court
is
of
like
Appeals,
incredibly
which has jurisdiction
important.
over Ohio, stated in the 2001 case of U.S.
It's
versus
the
Heath
stop
that,
and
quote,
ID and
"This
stop
circuit permits
and
the use of force,
that kind of
such as
stuff.
handcuffs and guns, to effect a stop when such a show
Just a
of force
random
is
checking in
reasonable
kind
under
of
the
stop,
circumstances of the
rather
stop.
than having
In
like
this
something
situation,
articulable
Officer
that they
Symbiote
need
used
to talk
a less
about.
intrusive method of force than handcuffs and firearms, as he only grabbed Mr. Golston's arm, and he stated that he only used force after Mr. Golston refused to stop.
We don't have body cam footage, so we don't know what happened prior to this. So we don't know whether or not the cop actually... Are there subtitles? I'm sorry, yes. Let me turn them on, and also let me turn up the volume.
Accordingly, a court would likely determine that the force used was reasonable, as long as Officer Symbiote had
Also, I'm
reasonable
going to move
suspicion
myself
to
over to
detain
this
Mr.
corner here.
Golston.
You saw him assaulting when you walked up. Am I right?
I don't see doing anything.
Absolutely.
All right.
You did.
Sir, I just need your ID. So
You're
I can
about
ID
you
We got-
escalated this thing. You escalated it. You
Yeah, I mean, yeah, stop talking to that guy. Talk to the other cop. Why are we watching this? Because this is theoretically a good cop defending a citizen from his fellow officers. I want to see what a good cop is.
You're not going back. This is a lawsuit now.
Okay. All right.
This is a
Sir,
lawsuit.
we got a call that you're.
And I'm
looking through
suing
people's
you
vehicles.
personally
We got a call
for
that
putting
you're
your
looking
hands
through
on me.
people's vehicles. Looking
I'm
through
dressed
people's
to exercise. I do this every day.
vehicles.
You're
We got
going
a
to pay
call
me.
that we were looking through people's vehicles. So
That's
I'm
no
responding to the
reason.
call. I'm
That's
responding to
no
the call.
reason for you to put your hands on me.
You wouldn't
and
identify. You wouldn't stop and
you
talk to
gave
me.
me
You wouldn't
no
identify yourself
legal
on your own
reason.
private property.
Okay, so the guy who's filming this is absolutely in the wrong. Apparently, legally speaking, he does actually have to give the ID. So he's going to get a bad grade from Audit the Audit. Just calling it now.
Name a legal reason.
Officer Symbiote explains that he stopped Mr. Golston based on a call that someone matching his description was looking through people's vehicles.
The other
And Mr.
cop,
Golston argues
not
that
the
he
failed
should not
YouTuber
have
guy,
been
but the
stopped
other
because
guy
Officer
looks
Symbiote
like...
did not personally
I mean, they
observe
both
him
kind of
doing
look like
anything
failed
criminal.
YouTubers,
However,
but, you know.
as the Supreme Court noted in the 2014 case of Navarrete versus California, it has, now quoting, firmly rejected the argument that reasonable cause for an investigative stop can only be based on the officer's personal observation.
I love... Little note there, Scalia was the dissenting opinion on this one. That's interesting.
Rather than on information supplied by another person. Therefore, it is possible for an officer to obtain the reasonable suspicion necessary to detain an individual based entirely on information
of course it was
reported by
Scalia.
a third party. Now, although merely looking into vehicles is not a crime, this
Right.
behavior could indicate potential future criminal activity.
Right, you're
such as
thinking about
theft.
breaking
And as
in
the
is
First
the
District Court of
idea,
Appeals of
but...
Ohio explained in the
Again, what's the fucking, like, I would love to see, like, evidence of that in the
2005
first
case of
place.
State versus Burnett, quote, "It is not necessary to justify a stop under Terry that any criminal activity have actually taken place.
Right.
Indeed, the defendants in Terry had not broken any law, but were doing nothing more than loitering on a corner in front of a bank. To effectuate a Terry stop, it is only necessary that the police have a reasonable, articulable suspicion that criminal activity is afoot." In the Burnett case, the court agreed with the lower court's determination that officers had reasonable suspicion to detain an
Arrest when
individual
they do
after
well, so what they're talking about here is that the Terry stop thing allows them to come up to you and go, what you doing here? Because what you're doing seems a little sus. You know, being black in a parking lot.
A citizen reported that he was repeatedly walking up and down a street that had a history of thefts from autos and looking into car windows. In reaching this conclusion, the court argued that, quote, "In a neighborhood with a high incidence of car break-ins, a stranger walking down the street, stopping to look through car windows is, by any objective measure, suspicious." However, in the 2007 case of Sri Sabbath versus City of Brentwood, the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals held that an officer did not have reasonable suspicion to conduct a Terry stop when he responded to an anonymous anonymous report of teenagers wearing baggy pants looking into cars in a parking lot. In this decision, the court strongly emphasized the fact that the tip was anonymous. And
Yeah, actually, that's a good question. Was
that
this
it, now
anonymous?
quoting, provided only a vague description of possible suspects, described no ongoing criminal activity,
Right.
and offered no prediction of future activity that could be used to determine the tipster's veracity and reliability. As
Okay.
for the situation in this encounter, we do not have enough information to determine whether, under the totality of the circumstances, Officer Symbiote had reasonable suspicion to detain Mr. Golston based on the report that he was looking into car windows, as it is unclear whether there had been a history of theft, or if the tip was anonymous, or offered information proving its reliability. And although the case law suggests that a report of an individual looking into car windows can provide reasonable suspicion in some instances, other precedent indicates that there are also situations where such a tip is insufficient to justify a Terry
I
stop.
don't see a body
You
cam
should
on
have
him.
thought this out before escalating it. Yeah, get Garfield here. I'm staying here now. This is a police report. No,
It's auto-generated,
bruh,
I'm
we're
sorry.
not going backwards from here. I'm sorry. Nothing personal against you.
Okay.
He should have never put his hands on me. I have a legal right to defend myself when you do it.
No.
That badge does not give you the right.
That's
to put your
not
hands
true,
on
unfortunately.
I got a call that you're looking
You
for
you
people's
questioned me
vehicles.
about it. What did I say?
And I have a
What
right
did
to
I
identify
say?
you too. When I'm
You don't
speaking
have
with
you.
Oh, I have a righty to.
You don't have name the legal right that I have to identify, and I've committed no
What's your
crime.
reason of being here?
And I've committed no crime. I've told
What's your
you
reason
of being
several
here?
times.
Yeah.
Exercising?
I'm here
correct?
every
You're not
day.
allowed to defend yourself against cops. They have an authority on, they have a monopoly and an authority on violence. If a cop wants to do violence to you, you do not have the right to defend yourself. That is absolutely law. Like, a cop could come at you beating you with, like, his pistol and then shoot you. You do not have the right to do that, regardless of how insane that is.
You have no Cleveland Clinic business.
Let's see
And
if
you're on
this stands
private
up in
property.
court. You can't.
It will,
grab people up
unfortunately.
on a say so. You didn't see me. You observed me for at least
We got-
45 seconds to a minute, and I confirmed what you saw. Irrespective of
Now, if you don't know they're a cop, you can defend yourself. The other cop is trying to fire the other cop. No. What we're seeing is the point of view of a person who's getting harassed by a cop. The other cop still has not said much, if anything, and there's only 9 minutes left of this video, so I don't know about that.
what someone said.
You know,
Irrespective
that's
of you getting a call,
Yeah.
you have now articulate what crime I've committed that I have to ID. I
That's
know my
not how
rights.
the law works,
How you
unfortunately.
doing? You Garfield?
Please, yeah, I'm Garfield.
My name is Keith Golston.
Nice to meet you, sir.
I want to file a police report. I got this guy on film assaulting me without probable cause, grabbing me, trying to twist my arm behind my back, putting his hands.
Which guy
on
has
me.
a body cam? This guy has a body cam. There it is. But the original failed YouTuber cop does not have one.
What you need to do, but this is the clinic, which means it's private. So if they ask you to do something, you gotta listen to.
No.
They won't identify you.
Let's test that legally.
Well, see, sir, this is a private.
No,
property.
I don't want to,
Hold
bruh.
on.
It don't,
You can't even. You're not even supposed
bruh,
to be filming here.
bruh.
I understand
You
what
don't know
you're
what
saying.
you're talking about because
Don't tell
he's
me
I love how bruh is being BR.
claiming you
I'm talking
don't.
about.
You don't know what you're talking about. He just claimed that this was private property.
It is private property.
My-
Which
yeah.
means you have to do what they ask you to do.
No,
Yes,
I
you
do
do.
not.
You can't use this as a gym.
Hey, look.
I understand what you're saying. I do.
No,
You're
I
not
could do
supposed-
anything I
No,
want to
you-
do,
This
man.
is a private
Yes, I
property.
can.
You're not supposed to be filming here.
Stop me then.
Well, see, that's where you go wrong. You can't. If I went to your house and you asked me not
Stop.
to do
This
something,
is not my house.
Whatever.
We're outside
it doesn't matter. The same
in the
difference.
public.
The security guard contends that film
The security guard is fucking high as shit. What the hell are you talking about? You have the legal right to film outside of businesses. You don't have the legal right to film in them.
filming in the parking lot is prohibited due to its private property status, whereas Mr. Golston asserts that he has the right to film because he is in a public space. As we've discussed many times on ATA, several federal appellate courts have acknowledged that the First Amendment protects certain aspects of the right to film in public, including the right to record law enforcement officers while they are performing their official duties. For instance, in the 2000 case of Smith versus City of Cumming, the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals held that, quote, the First Amendment protects the right to gather information about what public officials do on public property. And specifically, a right to record matters of public interest. However, as we have discussed before here on ATA, the First Amendment only prohibits government actors from limiting speech and doesn't prevent private parties from restricting speech or forbidding certain types of speech.
And that's a rent-a-cop there, not a real cop, so I guess.
Such as filming on private property. As the Supreme Court explained in the 2019 case of Manhattan Community Access Corp versus Halleck, quote, the Constitution does not disable private property owners and private lessees from exercising editorial discretion over speech and speakers on their property. Likewise, in the 1972 case of Lloyd Corp versus Tanner, the Supreme Court concluded that a shopping center could legally expel protesters, even though the center was open to the public and used for certain meetings and various promotional activities, stating that, quote, there is no open-ended invitation to the public to use the center for any and all purposes, however incompatible with the interests of both the stores and the shoppers whom they serve. Here, the Cleveland Clinic is not a public government-owned hospital, and the private owner retains the right to regulate speech on its property. As such, it is almost certain that a court would determine that the Cleveland Clinic had the authority to prohibit filming on its premises, even though it is generally held open for public access.
If it's your property, then you got a right.
Whatever his name is, I'm filing a lawsuit for assault and battery.
So this guy,
I would just keep filming and ignore that dude.
They don't have. He doesn't have a right to put his hands on me, bro. Talk.
I don't want to be the guy, but like, what's going on with the face ridges?
Well, all right when we were talking.
I don't know what lead to that, but
I want to.
I'll tell you what lead to that. Why he?
I'll tell you what.
You know, if this guy,
bruh,
this officer asks you to leave and you don't leave, that's a crime because they're going to be criminal trespass.
He didn't ask me to leave. He didn't ask me to leave.
Place,
You're making stuff up now.
I'm not. That's why I asked you.
Do you have a supervisor here?
Yeah, we do have.
Okay, let me file a report with your supervisor.
It might be Scars. Yeah.
A criminal complaint.
Yeah. Which one's the good cop? We have 4 minutes left in this video.
You guys are the reporting officers.
No,
I want to file.
This is Cleveland Clinic.
Would you he can just leave if you want them to. Do you want this guy to leave? He was in the middle of working out. He could go jog somewhere else. He knows not to come back here.
Did he call you?
There's 4 cops and I don't know which one's supposed to be the good one.
That's that. They are police department.
You want to
Where's the supervisor for Cleveland Clinic Police Department?
Right now it's me, but my supervisor's at home.
Who is here today besides you that I can make a report about this incident?
My partner, but
let's get him here.
He's not a supervisor. He's right here, right behind me.
What's your name, sir? We can talk now.
All right, what's going on, bro?
You heard what was going on?
Yeah, I heard what's going on.
Right.
All right. So do you want Marcus's number?
Now I want to get something legally on paper right now.
Do you want to write it down on a statement, or you may just write this down now? I'm gonna get your statements like that. Want me to go do that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. You come with me.
Now I have business on the property, right? No, I'm talking to him.
I don't know what's going on, man. So he just grabbed you and stuff like that?
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
I stopped and I talked to him and I let him know exactly what I was doing.
Yeah. I just wish.
We're gonna take it through the proper channels.
I mean, generally filming inside of hospitals is not okay, but I think that this is an occasion where it is.
Yeah, I want to go sit down.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Should never got that on.
Mr. Golston followed Officer Buchanan into the hospital facility to file a report on the encounter, but it is unclear whether he spoke to anyone else regarding the incident or escalated his complaint. Additionally, although Mr. Golston stated several times during the encounter that Officer Sidoti's actions warranted a lawsuit and he would be filing one, we could not confirm whether he has pursued legal action. He can't, or because there's no disciplinary action has been taken against Officer Sidoti. Overall, Officer Sidoti gets a B-.
Okay, let's grade everyone. All right, so the good cop is... I'm sorry, how did he defend the citizen from his fellow officers? Like, what actually... The good cop helped him write up a report that's going to get ignored. He was like, damn, that's crazy. That shouldn't have happened. He took him out of the situation. He gets a B- because, like, he was right. He has to, like, identify himself. It's still de-escalating, but, like, are we calling a good cop one that does the bare fucking minimum? And barely at that? Like, the good cop didn't turn it into an actual LOSA? Like, what?
Because although it is possible that a court would find he had the reasonable suspicion necessary,
I don't think that he really did.
He overlooked opportunities to utilize less invasive methods of investigation into Mr. Golston's conduct, and he failed to de-escalate the situation.
You know what he could have done? Hey man, we've been getting some reports about a guy matching your description who's been looking in cars. Do you have any business here? No? All right. Well, like, would you mind moving on? Like, didn't need to touch the guy. Like, if he's gotta enforce this law this way, if he's gotta be saying, yeah, just ask him to leave. The guy is working out. He would probably be cool with jogging somewhere else. That's what he was in the middle of fucking doing when you stopped him to make sure that he didn't jog anymore. So just, like, ask him to continue his workout.
And once Mr. Golston made it clear that he was simply exercising, regardless of whether or not Officer Sidoti had reasonable suspicion to detain and identify Mr. Golston.
Yeah, if he was innocent, he would have fucked off. And if he was gonna do something, then he would fuck off as well, because, you know, what is your name? Therum Stream? Therum Stream loves you, kitties. I don't know where they are right now.
Intrusive and arguably more effective investigatory approach would have been to simply observe Mr. Golston.
Yeah, or if you want to go super de-escalate, like, watch him and see him actually look in some cars. And if he breaks into a car, then you arrest him.
Behavior in the parking lot to determine if he was engaging in any criminal activity. Now, while it likely would have been evident that Mr. Golston was simply exercising if Officer Sidoti had taken the time to watch him, it is unclear exactly how knowing Mr. Golston's name would have done anything to confirm or dispel any suspicion that Officer Sidoti might have had regarding Mr. Golston's activities in the parking lot. The over-reliance on Terry stop identifications is a common mistake we see officers make on this channel, and this episode serves as an important reminder that detaining and identifying suspects is only one of the many tools that officers can use when investigating potentially suspicious activity. Mr. Golston?
If he was going around, let's say that this guy was actually going in, he was thinking about breaking into cars. What's your name? How does that apply to fucking anything? Like, what are you trying to get at there, man? This guy's gonna get like a C or lower because, like, he technically was wrong, and then he didn't follow up with his lawsuit, which is the thing that the audit usually gives downgrades for.
It's a B, Because
Okay.
although he demonstrated some misunderstandings regarding Terry stops, Ohio's identification laws,
Right.
and the First Amendment, he respectfully but forcefully voiced his objections and strongly advocated for his constitutional rights. That
Sure.
being said, his refusal to identify himself potentially violated Ohio's stop and identify law, as it is possible that a court could determine that Officer Sidoti did have reasonable suspicion to detain him. Now, while I sympathize
Not
with
this
Mr.
guy.
Golston's
They're talking about
frustration at
the
being
asshole
stopped for
cop.
simply exercising in a parking lot, it is essential that citizens understand that there are situations where officers are authorized to detain or even arrest individuals who have not committed any crimes. Just as I do not have sufficient information to predict whether a court would conclude that Officer Sidoti had reasonable suspicion to detain Mr. Golston, a citizen typically does not know everything that an officer stopping them knows. And this encounter demonstrates why it is often in a citizen's best interest to comply with officer identification demands in situations like this, particularly in states that criminalize the refusal to identify.
You might as well, yeah.
Let us know if there is an interaction or
I'm
legal
sorry, what?
topics
No,
that
no. What about the other cops? What about the other cops? One of them was the good cop, so surely he gets a grade. Gets like an A+ for being a great cop or whatever the fuck.
you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out my second channel for even more police interaction content.
What? I get clickbaited, man. There was no good cop in this video. What? The comment section of a cop video. I mean, luckily, like, most of the time with the comments on this, it's not too bad, but, like... All right. All right. Well... Do we have, like... I'm gonna get copyright claim for this one. All right, I'm pretty sure I am. All right. Do we have a backstory on Dracula Flo? Random cop does the bare minimum after not intervening. Yeah, we're watching Dracula Flo because I have only seen one of them and I don't know which one I saw.
I had to do.
I heard Joji had something to do with it. Joji isn't on Plum Corp Records. He's on his own record label, I'm pretty sure. Definitely a paper trail that leads to Joji. Plum Corp is owned by him. Okay.
We straight gassing, cutting straight to the bricks. Ha ha. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. We smoking runts. Shorty got a BBL, took that shit out because she couldn't run. I had to do it to them snipe. I went Judge Judy on that pussy snipe. I'm not loyal to anybody. I'm a demon. I have no loyalty for anyone. Never did, never will. Shorty chose to be with a demon, sounds like her problem to me. Ha ha, this shit ain't nothing to me, man. My money longer than James Cameron. On and off the court, straight fundamentals. No funny business. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. Moving like Dracula, we get it back in blood. You see it? I really did this. I'm really him. Flipped a whole brick into an empire. Stop playing with me. I have no sympathy. I live for this shit. This shit ain't nothing to me, man.
I'm so confused about so many elements of this. His hair seems to be drawn on. why are we like seeing everywhere of his body? Like, why are we like, why are we doing like the male gaze thing on his whole body?
I'm nice with it. Ha ha.
You know, just like constantly aiming
long.
at his tits and shit.
My pocket's deep. No pocket watching in these parts. We straight gassing, cutting straight to the bricks. Chanel optics got me seeing shit.
What?
That pussy better stank, otherwise I don't want it. The perk 30 got straight to fucking. That pussy dulce. Smoking fentanyl, lace cereal milk. I see God. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. That pussy got me screaming, crying, pissing, shitting, shooting ropes. Yeah, we getting that Pirate Bay alien shish kebab cordyceps money. I hope them aliens are real so that I have more things to fuck. Smoking the Qui-Gon Jinn Vietnamese Phillips head runts. She sucked me like a cordless Dyson V8. I'm in the K-hole, licking balloon knot. When I got the meat cannon, I be shooting straight rope. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. Chanel optics got me seeing shit. I need fentanyl slime. I just popped a whole garbanzo bean. Fuck you mean. I smoke real Imrani, rapscallion ghost nuggets. Y'all can't fuck with me. I'm him. I've been him. I will continue to be him.
Oh, that's iconic. I am him. I have been him. I will continue to be him. That is so fucking real. Like, fucking yeah.
Rubies glistening like piss. Gulping sea monkeys by the gallon, my tummy feel crazy. That coochie yummy slime. That coochie doing it for me slime. They thought they could stop a demon, I'm back. The Zaza got me speaking Esperanto. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. We out here cloud seeding. The scope gleaming. You can't trust me. I don't even trust myself. I don't know who I am anymore. I'm getting too
You're that guy. You're him. You've always been him. You always will be him.
much money. Ass so fat. I'm peeking off this Danny Phantom slime. Can you remind me who I am? Get the president on the phone now. I fronted him a
Is
brick.
that a giant iPod ear thing?
I need my money. Hello? Black China?
What the fuck does this mean?
I'm moving different.
Bjork, thank you for the 4 months of support.
This shit ain't nothing to me, man. I'm a dog.
This shit ain't nothing to me.
I'm biting the fart bubbles into bath.
Fuck. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that.
We smoking symbiotes. Smoking that Whoopi Goldberg South Egyptian Fur Burger Deluxe Mega Million Scratcher Skunk Bubba Kush. We smoking dung beetle. I'm on 12 Vicodins smoking on Scooby-Doo dick. We smoking Sequoia Banshee boogers. We snorting that good Buffalo Soldier Tamarind Jordanian jibbies. They must have amnesia. They forgot that I'm him. That Burberry backwoods pack hitting that pussy smell like a Hellcat V8. We smoking shit in a glass pipe blowing the Lord's bubbles. I'm sick in the head.
I love the people in the background having to stop the video like every 5 seconds. Because like you can't fucking
I'm on them Broward County Tic Tacs. I'm on them Georgetown Geronimos. I'm on them Nashville Nibblers. I left my Margellas in the Benz truck. I'll have to stun on them next time. I don't give a fuck if I go blind. I don't need to see the price tag anyway.
That is an amazing line.
I'm high on 12 Jason Bournes, looking to beat the cum out of a thick, fresh oak. We smoking filtered crack, you stupid piece of shit. I'll fucking kill you. Call that pussy the Matrix, because I'm in this bitch and I can't get out. This guy who ran off on the pack got choked out by some Givenchy gloves. The last thing he ever saw was the price tag on them. Slowly faded into darkness, and I let the archangels take him. Yeah. I need more Sequoia Banshee boogers. Don't be shy, girl. I love me some pastrami mud flaps. I'm moving like...
No! God!
French Montana. Huh? Welcome to the Cream Kingdom, bitch. Open up. Black China, I drink her piss out of another man's balls.
What does that mean?
I shoot her a crackhead. He looked like Woody Harrelson. You ain't seen 10 bands in your life, shit. Reach for my neck. You'll get turned into an example. Y'all gotta stop playing with me, man. I threw diamonds at the strip clubs under the Great Pyramids. I pushed the camel through the eye of a needle. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. Tied the ops to the back of a Trackhawk and dragged them around the block for 24 hours. Motherfucker looked like a Resident Evil 5 campaign extra after we was done with them. Ops wanted some initiative. Blew up their entire quadrant. I'm moving like Oppenheimer. She dropped that ass on me from an egregious angle. They thought I was Stephen Wallace. Top shelf Zaza disrupted my circadian rhythm. I have seen the Magna Carta. I have seen the Eye of Horror. I was flipping bricks for Mansa Musa before y'all even became a Type 1 civilization. This shit ain't nothing to me, you stupid piece of shit. Step the wrong way and you will perish. That pussy feel like Biscoff butter. You think I care about this shit?
I'm so confused about what he's talking about. Like, is he talking, like, he has like 4 or 5 different things he keeps talking about. It's like, I do drugs. I have a lot of money. I like sex. And I'll kill you? And we gotta get more drugs? Like, I don't... It's like... This feels like it should be several different songs.
Ask me if I care about this shit, because I don't give a shit. If I had $1 for every time they said I gave a shit, I'd be broke, because I don't give a shit. My bitch looked like David Hasselhoff. I bawled so hard they thought I was a fucking nutsack. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. I'll kill you, you stupid piece of shit.
What in the fuck is this video? Next time someone says Americans have no culture, show them this. This is our culture. Slowly faded into darkness, I let the archangels take him. That line is raw as fuck. There's an animation of this. He mentions the Eye of Horror. There are some absolute banger lines. Reach for my neck and get turned into an example. That's so good. Gonna put it in this one for no reason whatsoever.
I'm moving different. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. I'm a dog. I'm biting the fart bubbles into bath. We smoking symbiotes. We smoking dung beetle. I'm on 12 Vicodins smoking on Scooby-Doo dick. We snorting that good Buffalo Soldier Tamarind Jordanian jibbies. They must have amnesia. They forgot that I'm him. We smoking shit in a glass pipe, blowing the Lord's bubbles. I'm sick in the head. I'm on them Broward County Tic Tacs. I don't give a fuck if I go blind. I don't need to see the price tag anyway. I'm high on 12 Jason Bournes. We smoking filtered crack, you stupid piece of shit. I'll fucking kill you. Slowly faded into darkness, and I let the archangels take him. Yeah. Ops wanted some initiative. Blew up their entire quadrant. I'm moving like Oppenheimer. Step the wrong way and you will perish. You think I care about this shit? Ask me if I care about this shit, because I don't give a shit. If I had $1 for every time they said I gave a shit, I'd be broke, because I don't give a shit. My bitch looked like David Hasselhoff. I bawled so hard they thought I was a fucking nutsack. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. I'll kill you, piece of shit.
Wow. Wow. What a fucking... Okay. Wow. I already watched the clown show, yes. Yeah, we're not going to watch any more of it. Not because I don't like it. I did... Okay, hold up. What is this?
No! You claim to love the darkness. Go then and dwell there for all eternity. But my goal is achieved. Count Dracula has come to purify this corrupt world with the searing flames of chaos.
Father. Please edit him so he looks like...
I'm peeking off this Danny Phantom slime. Can you remind me who I am?
I was hoping we would not see each other again. I can't allow you to leave here, Father.
You think I care about this shit? Ask me if I care about this shit, because I don't give a shit. If I had $1 for every time they said I gave a shit, I'd be broke, because I don't give a shit. Last guy who ran off on the pack got choked out by some Givenchy gloves. The last thing he ever saw was the price tag on them. Slowly faded into darkness, and I let the archangels take him.
That is so fucking raw. That is such a fucking raw line. I let the archangels take him. I fucking hate that it came from this, because it's too fucking good. It's so fucking good. That is such a fucking metal line.
Think you I would forget such a thing? No, but neither do I seek revenge against them.
This shit ain't nothing to me, man. I'm not loyal to anybody. I'm a demon. I have no loyalty for anyone.
Would Tilda like
Never
this? Probably
did,
not.
Never will. Shorty chose to be with a demon. Sounds like her problem to me. Ha ha. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. My money longer than James Cameron.
Dracula.
What does that mean?
In the name of my mother, I will defeat you again.
I bawled so hard they thought I was a fucking nutsack. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. I'll kill you, you stupid piece of shit.
I can't even, man. The new Avatar movie was 3 hours long. Okay, fair enough. I'm just enthralled. I'm absolutely enthralled by just the maniac energy of this. I don't know if he knows that much about esoteric religion, right? Like, what did he reference? Like the eye of the Like, that a 50 caliber pool stick? Yeah. This guy does good stuff. If it's the channel, I think it's a different channel. Never mind. Pushing the camel through the needle. I mean, like, that's a classic Bible reference. That's not like esoteric. That's just like, in fact, that's a fairly like commonly cited thing, isn't it? I think the guy was super high and like his friends were like, hey, let's dress you up like Dracula. And he's like, yeah. Well, the eye is not, it's not the eye of a needle like you're thinking. It's like a place. Yeah, he was definitely reading off a screen because you could see like the reflection of it. There's new Kane Pixels. I don't know what the Rolling Giant is. I'm a little curious on that. Let's not, no, I want to go through like, because like Kane Pixels, that shit's good. Backrooms, hella. That stuff's amazing. I want to see what his new thing is. Because I mean, he defined the backrooms, you know? Saying the eye of the needle is in Jerusalem or whatever is cope. Source? Color grading's interesting. Wonder what color his suit is if the flowers in the foreground also are getting grayed out randomly. It's not green. Your fly is down? Yeah, I think your fly's... You gotta like... You know, man? To like... So here's I was looking it up, but yeah, here's an eye of a needle. The eye of a needle is used as a metaphor for a very narrow opening. Occurs several times in the Talmud. The New Testament quotes Jesus as saying it. Here's a sculpture of it. Here's another reference made by Soviet atheist, I guess. Let's see. A very narrow opening, according to Wikipedia again. Let's see if there's any other references to it. Based on the simple reading, you could get it's okay, right? And yet, I've witnessed pastors do all sort of gymnastics to explain the clear meaning. But right, he wasn't. Yeah. Said he was talking about a very narrow entrance to the city of Jerusalem. He links that with the Eye of Terror, right? Or is it the Eye of Horror, not the Eye of Horus? It could have been the Eye of Horus. That's a bit more esoteric. Regardless, the line that's being referenced here is one thing you shall still lack: sell all of your possessions and distribute them to the poor, and you shall have treasure in heaven, and come, follow me. But when he heard these things, he became very sad, for he was extremely rich. And Jesus looked at him and said, how hard is it for those who are wealthy to enter the kingdom of God? For it is easier for a camel to get through the eye of a needle than a rich man to... So even if it's like literally a tiny little needle, like... either way, you're not getting through. So the point of this is you should not hoard wealth. It doesn't matter if it's a tiny little opening or if it's a needle. Either way, you're not getting through if you're hoarding your wealth. Hey, for no reason whatsoever, check this out. It's Joel Osteen's congregation. And the just enormous amphitheaters and stuff that he has, and then he's got like, which were not allowed to be open for people who had lost their homes in the Houston floods a few years back. So prosperity gospel. Money found inside the wall of Joel Osteen's megachurch, possibly tied to a 2014 theft. Interesting. Yeah, so, like, people needed places to stay during the flood, and Joel Osteen was like, no. That shit looks sacrilegious. Well, I think you'll find that literally, for it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than a rich man to enter the kingdom of God. That is straight up fucking Jesus saying that. Now, I'm not a Christian. I'm just saying, Joel Osteen is prepping himself for hell if it's real. And if he doesn't go to hell, then I'd like to go to hell because I don't want to see him. Because if that guy's right about who all is going to heaven and who's all is going to hell, I'll see you guys all there, man. I'd much prefer to hang out with y'all. It's better to burn in hell than serve in heaven. Joel Osteen's brother is a doctor and helps people for free and hates his brother. It's pretty easy to do. As long as we can still view the video, I don't care if there's any. I mean, this video's probably got a bazillion ads on it. I'm sorry if you're watching on After Hours, but copyrighted stuff tends to like throw on way more ads than I do.
Shall we meet again? Party, oh party.
I had a dream that I was Dr. Doom and my brother was getting married and he was Batman. That's all I've really got to say. I don't think Dr. Doom is in the same, like, universe as Batman. Like, I think that's a different canon, right? That's like Marvel versus DC, or is that both DC? Yeah, Dr. Doom, yeah, and I kind of honestly just, like, harassed people and told people that, like, you're gonna have to deal with me later, and then I think I cleaned up after the funeral, still wearing the Dr. Doom shit. So I don't know what that was. Someone want to explain that to me? Or not funeral, wedding. need to get some more coffee in a sec. Listen, I mean, if you're already there for a wedding, like they've already got the venue booked. So, I mean, just like bust out a coffin, throw the dude in it, and bam, now we're on to funeral. I know fuck all about Dr. Doom, by the way. Just this guy's mask reminded me of that. I know more about MF Doom than I do Dr. Doom. Let me put it that way. I've heard maybe one MF Doom song. Like, what does Dr. Doom do? He causes doom. He does as he pleases, sure. Medical malpractice. He's just the big bad evil guy. Why does he do evil things? Like, what's he trying to achieve? He's a bad guy who helps the world but does bad things to achieve it. Based? Hold on. I'm reading about Dr. Doom real quick. Dr. Victor Von Doom is a character in the American comic books created by Stan Lee, right? Because no comics were created after Stan Lee did things. Number 4 by Wizard on its greatest list of 101 villains of all time. 3 on IGN's list of comic book. I mean, great. Yeah, what does he do? Blah, blah, blah. All right, he was born decades ago in a tribe of Latverian Romani people under the rule of an unnamed nobleman called the Baron. Victor's mother was a witch named Cynthia Von Doom, who died by Mephisto's hand while Von Doom was young. What? What? Powers and abilities. Possessing a vast amount of wealth, knowledge, technology, and power. Power is usually some combination of those things. So if you're saying he has power, he has some other power, which I'd like to know what his ability is, like eye lasers or something. Dr. Victor Von Doom is considered to be one of the most dangerous villains on Earth and throughout the Marvel Universe. Doom is a polymath scientist and inventor. What the fuck is polymath? Okay. You know about a lot of shit, sure. Scientist and inventor who possesses genius-level intellect, sure. Doom has invented several doomsday machines and robots in his career as a supervillain. Among them being his Doombots, Dr. Doom can exert technopathic control over certain... Technopath... Okay, sure, yeah. Yeah. You just like Bluetooth brain, sure. And most notably, his Doombots. You've mentioned the Doombots twice. What are his goals? Layla Miller once reflected that Doom is incapable of accepting that he himself might be the reason for his failures. Oh, he's just like me, for real, for real? This right here? Other versions. This right here is why fucking the comic book industry is dying. Because this is incoherent to me. I don't know what I'm supposed to know. For what? So his powers and abilities are that he's rich and has, like, he's smart? And has... Doom has diplomatic immunity, allowing him to escape legal prosecution for most of his crimes. But he's the dictator of Latveria. Surely we could just, like, Gaddafi him, right? Like, what do you mean he has diplomatic immunity? He killed Satan once. Like, just give the Fantastic Four or something the legal right to kill him. If he's that big and that bad, like, he's the main bad guy or whatever. Like, surely, like, we could just invade his country. This is fucking America. That's what we do here. Have you seen Adventure Bros? Yes. Are you gonna fuck with the guy who killed Satan? No, I mean, honestly, I feel like you should probably leave him alone. Is this that thing where, like, he's a bad guy because we say he is because he's not doing what we want him to do? Things? I mean, he did make, like, a doomsday machine, but, like, did that come before or after you trying to kill him? Good guys don't believe in killing villains generally. Oh, he's died, but he's resurrected. Okay, that's real. Does this country have oil? It has something. Like, what are the economics? Like, how does the country of Latveria, like, what is its main export in order to have, like, some sort of economy going? Main export, Dr. Doom. It's not Latvia. No, it's Latveria. They export Doom. He is also known to harbor fugitive supervillains in Latveria as a means to protect them from... Like, that's assuming that... Latveria does not have an extradition policy with the United States, apparently. He's known for his frequent plot device, where it is revealed that his actions were actually those of a Doombot, one of Victor Von Doom's many robot doubles, either working on his behalf or as a result of a rogue artificial intelligence. The plot elements of Doombots are often used retroactively to erase events from Doom's history. This plotted device... Why is he doing it, though? Why does he do these things? I don't understand. He's just evil? When more rebels arrive, Doom teleports Iron Man to the Bronx Zoo. Like... So Dr. Doom is just evil. He has no fucking purpose. He's not trying to do a thing. Hey, Wolf Clock. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for the compliment. Okay. I'm sorry. During the King in Black storyline, Dr. Doom confronts Iron Man during the Knowles invasion. Aliens? Aliens. Okay. At the time when Iron Man was bonded to the extremist-powered symbiote, they are then attacked by what appears to be symbiote-possessed Santa Claus. When the attacks from Iron Man and Santa Claus collide, it purges the symbiote, and Iron Man discovers that Santa Claus is actually a man named Mike Dunworthy, who owns a Christmas decoration store. Why is this happening? We smoking symbiotes. It all comes back together. Null is the god of the symbiotes. Dr. Doom revealed that he came to Iron Man because he had heard about the new armor he was wearing and wanted to extrapolate it to improve his own armor, only for Iron Man to turn him down. As Iron Man takes off advising him not to let go of the magic in the world, Dr. Doom is left to wonder if Santa Claus could be a supreme sorcerer. Dr. Doom canonically believes that Santa is real? He's a polymath scientist and an inventor with genius level intellect, and he believes that Santa is real. Is Santa real in the Marvel universe? I mean, like, this specific Santa is a symbiote possessed. Yeah, no, I know who the fuck Santa is. Like, I thought it was gonna show me the Marvel one. He's not only real, but the most powerful mutant in the world. I love... Okay, so Santa doesn't do anything about this shit. No, hold up. I'm so confused. Why is Santa real? Hundreds of years later, after Mira's end, the Russian Emperor Vladimir decided to make Bishop Nicholas the patron saint of Russia after visiting... What? In December 1943, Nazi dictator Adolf Hitler had Santa Claus captured to destroy USA's morale. But US President Franklin Roosevelt sent Sergeant Nick Fury and Bucky to rescue him. What the fuck are you talking about? Why is Santa real? Wait, what do you mean it was a clone of Hitler? It's not even real Hitler? Like, I think if you're gonna have someone kidnap Santa Claus, I guess Hitler's one. Like, yeah, I mean, like, who's the most evil man you can think of? Hitler. Good job. All right. Kind of basic, but all right. What do you mean, Jesus? What do you mean, Jesus? Jesus of Nazareth? Is Jesus a fucking mutant? Jesus seems to be pretty angry at God, feeling that he keeps asking more of him. Yeah, no, that's real. Despite being the son of Yahweh, Jesus is also presented as a descendant of David, though Joseph, who is sometimes called through Joseph. But it was a virgin birth, so he's not actually Joseph's kid. Like, it's kind of a... The friend featured in Ghost Rider Volume 2 is never identified as God or Jesus Christ in the comics, although the resemblance was intentional and obvious. Behind the scenes concerns from editorial altered Tony Isabella's script so that the friend was explicitly called out as a phony by the devil in later issues. Christ is not part of Jesus' name. It's a title meaning anointed. The Magi who presented gifts to Jesus were in fact aliens who followed the Star of Bethlehem throughout the universe. Okay. Two immortal beings, the Sphinx and the first vampire Varney, observed Jesus during the time he was alive. Immortal X-Men Exodus implied that Jesus was a mutant despite having no proof in any way of knowing Jesus' actual status. What? Dr. Doom was revealed to have splinters of the true cross in his armor just in case if he ran into Dracula one day. As one fucking does. Is Dracula real? Fucking Dracula? You got Dr. Doom, why do you need a Dracula? Lower rating pre-vampire. What? I mean, yeah, vampires have to be real. Wait, which one is Morbius? Wait, no, Morbius isn't a vampire because of Dracula, right? He's a vampire because genetic testing on bats? Depends. The strongest Marvel character is canonically Squirrel Girl. That you're not going to blindside me with that one. I already know that. Man, I do not feel bad at all about talking about Warhammer plot, because Warhammer plot makes way more fucking sense than whatever the fuck I'm reading right now. Dr. Doom's walking around with splinters of the cross, so if he runs into Dracula, he'll be okay. I'm not going to read the TF2 wiki. Hello? Hi. I'm just doing awful. How about yourself, man?
Regarding solar, so I am speaking with the homeowner.
Yeah. No, I do have a couple properties. I rent them out for Airbnb. Oh, okay, no. That line does not work. Yeah, there's a transformer called Rev who's disgusted that I was a landlord. I mean, I guess. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm gonna get some water real quick. A skateboarder transformer. I'm not much of a skateboarder anymore. I probably should just get rid of the thing, because I honestly cannot find time in my day to do any of the things that I enjoy doing. Did you know that Thanos trying to fuck death? That was the OG plot of Infinity Wars. Okay. I'll be right back. Yeah, they're definitely screening for certain people. Like when a scam caller calls, they're trying to A, get someone who picks up, B, someone who has whatever access to a thing that they're trying to get, and C, is gullible enough to give them money. So they first have to like see, hey, are you a target? They want old people, and that's why I don't mind fucking with them, because they're evil, you know? Well, I mean, I don't know how old I sound. I'll get some water. I'll be right back. Try to sound like I'm a senior landlord. Sound older. Okay. Give him the old Gerald. Gerald is a little bit much. I think most people think Gerald sounds fake. She rejected him, by the way, for not being her equal. Based? Yeah, exactly. So if I can waste their time for a minute, then I'm wasting, like, you know, I'm making some grandma not, like, because they only have so many hours in a day to scam people. So for every minute that I hold them down talking to me, That's not a minute they're talking to some whatever. That being said, I have missed 3 calls today. Yesterday I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 missed calls. Wednesday I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tuesday, starting at 8:19 and lasting until 7:23, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. My wife called, and then 16. I get so many scam calls. So I will say, I'm fucking stupid as shit. That's my job. Do not do this. Hey, Orthogonal Caster, thank you for the 41 months of support. Are you on a do not call list? It does not seem to be working. I would highly recommend that you do ignore them. Thoughts on doing some City Skylines? There's some problems with that game, namely the optimization of having every individual civilian's teeth modeled. And the game just runs like ass as a result. Teeth. Yes, teeth. Yeah, having to model and render all of those polygons of their teeth. I'm literally playing it right now at 41 FPS and it's smooth. Okay. A smooth 41 FPS. Do you have recent hardware? I don't think it's a fetishization of new graphics and more polygons. I think they literally just had a asset and they didn't. It's smoother than the first one. Wow, okay. That's wild. All right, yeah, no, I gotta get some water and stuff, so I'll be right back. 2 minutes, BRB. Hey guys, I'm back. Oh yeah. You guys back? Oh yeah. I gotta remember to go scoop the cat box later. Actually, would you guys mind spending like a minute or two longer? I need to go scoop the cat box because one of the cats pissed outside the box and I stepped in it. So I had to wash my foot off, which is part of the reason I was gone so long. So I'm gonna go scoop the cat box. I apologize. Yeah, not great. I'll be right back. So it turns out the cat box had been scooped fairly recently. There was no reason to pee outside the box. They just did that. So that's fucking great. Hey, okay. Cat moment, yeah. Anyway. I assume that the cat box was just full and that's why they pissed outside the box, but someone just pissed outside the box for no reason. Well, I want to watch this Kane Pixel things, then we can probably read more about. Maybe it was you and you forgot? Sure, why not? So in the first video, it's just a guy who's gray staying out in a field in a world that's not.
What's up, guys? Wyatt here. I hope you're all having a great day. I know I am.
You too.
Because today I've got something really cool to show you that I found.
His shadows in the
I'm
corner.
currently on my way to, I shouldn't say the name of the park. I don't want to, just because the spot I'm taking you to is technically in pretty far into private property. Not going to get into that, not going to worry about it, but generally trespassing.
Are those blue bonnets?
Passing, not good. don't trespass. I'll probably be fine, but don't trespass unless you found a really cool secret tunnel in the woods that you want to check out and show to your internet buddies. In that case, I think it's fair game. So from that, you might be able to deduce what
Kane is from Texas, yeah.
Stay tuned.
I mean, it looks like hill country.
All right, it's super windy right now, so I hope you guys can hear me. I've been walking.
Yeah,
for
this
like
does
an hour,
look a bit like
45
Texas.
minutes,
Yeah.
and I got turned around a little bit back there, but I think this is the spot.
This is like middle of nowhere, Texas, in the hill country. That's what we call hills.
Okay, yes, this is it.
It's a big old oak tree.
So here is the hole.
That's a pretty good effect.
Inconspicuous, tiny little hole in the ground. Honestly, just like a little cave or something. I don't know. I mean, that's what I thought it was the first time that I saw this the other day. I mean, it's out literally in the middle of nowhere.
How would you find this?
Oak. But if you actually take a look down inside,
yeah, it glitches out every time you point at it. That's a whole lot of nope right there. That's great. That's really well done. That looks pretty real. It's a little crusty, but that could just be camera effects from like how fucked it is.
So I didn't notice this before last time I was here because it was in a rush and it was a lot darker out, but it looks like these stairs used to go up further, if that makes sense. And what I find really weird is that all the lights, these lights are on. So that tells me that they're still.
There's also one on the left and only one. No, there's another one way down there.
But
it's a
the
weird
entrance
pattern.
Is so low tech. Is that it's just fucking strange.
This is cool. I like this.
Kind of just looks like someone was going up but got cut off and buried. I don't want to talk too much, just I can't really anticipate if anyone's going to be around here. I don't hear anyone, but the lights are on and I have no clue what I'm stepping into.
Gotta say, Kane does a fucking great job at everything. The presentation, the delivery. He sounds like a YouTuber trying to show off this weird fucking hole he found. And it's like, why is there a hole? Like, not questioning the fact that he's put one here in this universe, but like, that's so cool. This is something I haven't seen before. It reminds me a bit of the stairs in the woods, but you know.
When I was here on Wednesday, this, I think, was about as far as I got. I haven't gone any further than this. I sort of chickened out and ran back up to go home, get some more space to record my phone, since I was really low.
Yeah, this is an IRL Minecraft build. I've done this before. Usually the steps bonk your head all the way down, but yeah. So whoever did this did a lot better than I did when I make tunnels in Minecraft. Let me guess, more steps? There's alcoves on these steps.
So fucked. Let's go. You hear that? It just keeps going. It just keeps going.
Was that a ball or a rock?
So on edge that could have run into someone.
The alcoves? I don't trust them either, man.
feel like one
It's a
of these
bit
is gonna
quiet.
be a
I apologize.
hallway or room or something.
It's turned up all the way.
Because what else? What is the purpose of these things?
What is this called? This is The Oldest View Part 2. Beneath the Earth. By Kane Pixels. Guy's a goddamn genius.
One thing I really can't wrap my head around is that it has been raining for like the past like 2 or 3 weeks. Yet I don't see any water down here. It's completely dry as a desert.
So did you find this hole before or after the rain as well?
I guess that could be because this is the entrance is at the top of a hill, or the entrance I saw was at the top of a hill, and I mean it's under a tree, but I don't think that would deflect that much water. So
yeah,
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I will say it is starting to get pretty cool.
This tunnel might just be hydrophobic. Hasn't said anything about gay people. What do you mean? It's a tunnel. It doesn't talk.
Going away. I see a little something shining.
That's a no for me, champ.
Just realizing I'm gonna have to walk back up all these stairs.
Yes, you are, my dude.
Fuck it.
Do you have a light? Gotta do it for the views. Honestly, more horror stories where a YouTuber is the protagonist. Because only YouTubers are stupid enough to do this shit. Because, man, this video is going to get so many goddamn views. Like, you seeing this? Like, this weird-ass hole in the fucking ground? Gotta do it for the views. Then we gotta get home, upload that, and then gotta think about what we're doing for tomorrow. Because having a one-banger video is not going to be enough. Hey, man. You know, I know this tunnel is dark and scary, but you know what's not dark and scary? Today's advertiser, today's sponsor... Surfshark. Now, the internet's a scary place, just like this hole in the ground that I found. But using Surfshark, you can get around a lot of those errors and a lot of those issues.
Further right now, I'm starting to realize that this is
unlikable protag. I know. Your protagonist does not have to be a good person. That's why I'm saying a YouTuber. You know, this demon summoning circle that keeps the...
Smelling like
sulfur?
Grass.
Cut grass, okay.
Mow the lawn. Smelling it after. That's the chlorophyll, right?
I don't think that's chlorophyll, but okay. Steps are getting fucked now. I would love for someone to do a horror series like this and then just like legitimately just like have a real ass sponsor in it, but tie it into universe. That would be so fucking good.
I think... Is that a door? Can't really see. My eyes are all screwed up from the light on the phone.
That feels, I guess. Yeah, what you're doing is stupid as shit. I'm sorry, Legend, but I wanted to make sure that the emotes were the best ones. Yeah, I can't tell where the CG starts and ends. Like, you could see it when he was looking into the hole. That was definitely the splice, but I think right now this is all CG.
Jesus.
You might want to come back and, like, get some friends for this one, man. Wasn't the first sponsorship ever on Marble Hornets? I don't know. You want to convince someone to come down here? You want me to show your channel? You know how many times people go, hey man, like, would you mind like shouting out my channel? Like, I just need a few more views. I just need some views. So I'm just getting started in YouTube. I've been doing it for 2 days and it's not happening. Like, I'm not getting all the subs and stuff. So I was just wondering if you could shout out my channel. I've made no content, but no one's watching my videos. I'd be like, yeah, I'll shout you out. But you gotta be in a video with me. We're going into this hole in the middle of fucking nowhere, Texas. I'm pretty sure we're gonna die, but you can come down into the hole with me if you want. And then, there you go. That's how you get people to come down to this hole. That legitimately would be a very funny part of a series where someone who wants to like get into a fucking like, they went and get into YouTubing and they're the only person they can possibly convince. So they're trying really hard to be funny. But he absolutely, yeah. So he's just like, the guy is like kind of freaking out, but he's also like very aware that he's on YouTube and he's trying to like get an audience. So he's trying too hard. This is very back rooms. No, you're not supposed to be part of. Is your video desync part of the bit? Is there video desync? I mean, that looks pretty good to me. There might be a little bit of desync, but not a lot. And there's not a lot I can do about that. That's just like a processing thing. But it's not enough where it's like a real problem. Yeah, there's like a fractional second desync. And that's just like, that is just a mechanical thing about stream. There's not much I can do about it. So this is like confirmed to be more back rooms. I just saw this on the sidebar, so I thought I'd click into it.
Sure if I can post this on YouTube.
I would.
What the fuck?
I would fucking live down there. Are you kidding me? Like, yeah, you have to live on someone else's property, but you just do so openly. You know? That's, was it, adversarial possession? Squatter's rights, man. I live in the mall under a tree. Yeah. Yeah, no, like pizza guy, like you got to deliver to me. Like, I live in the mall. No, not the one you're thinking of. The one that's under the tree. Listen, trust me. Just trust me that, like, I live in a hole in the ground and it's a mall. No, this is a prank call. I need you to come by. I think you could improve those stairs, you know? Add some like carpeting or something, maybe a railing.
What's good, guys? Wyatt here, back
What's
again.
good, guys?
So it's been a couple days since
that.
my last video. I'm in a rush right now just because I have to get to class in a few minutes, so I'll try to record this quickly. But anyway, I wanted to do
this is 100%
update
Texas.
video on what happened the other day at the end of my last video. So I haven't gone back down there since then, but I have gone to the site of the hole a couple times in the past few days. I took someone in the comments advice, and I was able to get a couple of trail cameras from my old botany professor. I ended up switching to business back in like January, but I went back to her and she was nice enough to lend out 2 of her trail cameras to me. So I was able to take them out there,
legit.
plant them, one out in the bushes looking at the hole and one in the hole, discreetly, of course. And I already know, like, you guys are gonna say that's totally sketch. It's private property.
The whole hole in the ground sketch.
Yeah. All right, so sue me. If the landowners find this, sue me. Go ahead, try to do that. Yeah, but there's no way I'm walking away from this thing. I need answers. So I set up the trail cameras, and I didn't see anything. No one showed up. I got like 1 deer, a lot of glitches, like a lot of pictures of nothing moving grass, but yeah, I didn't see anyone the whole time. So that definitely doesn't really answer any questions, like why there is a mile-long staircase going down to what looks like a shopping mall in the middle of nowhere. But it makes me less hesitant to go back, because last time I started, especially on the way out after I stopped recording, I got very paranoid I was going to run into people, like I tripped some sort of silent alarm, but it seems really devoid of life. There's no one around. Alright, so I got a dip for now, but my plan is to head back out to the woods later today, and record a part 2. So, see you there.
Yeah, we have big old... See, okay, I do want to say, so this oak tree that's in this could even be like a pecan tree or something, I don't know trees. But this is what trees look like in Texas. Like, they are shorter than trees up north, but thick boys. When I used to draw trees as a kid, I would not draw them as a thing that went up forever. Like, just, you don't get trees like that here. You know?
Alright, so we're out here. I've been walking for like 30
But he's got to live somewhere in like northeast Texas or something.
From here, it's pretty much just like a straight shot.
I think it's a rain thing.
Through these woods. So it's nice. A couple miles.
We also don't have we don't have seasons. Tilda is so excited that when we move to Maine, that like we're gonna have like I will get to see like autumn for the first time. We have summer and we have winter. There are no other seasons. And winter for us is either like mildly cold in like the 20s Celsius, 70s-ish, on down to like below freezing and we're dying, and Greg Abbott is just like, what are you guys complaining about? Just eat your cake. Fuck him. Texas is a place where you have a winter home.
Finally, here we are.
I hope you like shoveling snow. We'll find out.
Untouched. Yeah, it looks exactly the same as when I was here yesterday when I picked up the trail cams. I even set up some sticks down there to tell if someone had walked. So it looks like no one's been here since yesterday, at least, and no one has been there for a few days before.
Negative 40 degrees Celsius is okay. I don't know what that is. 40 C to F. Oh, negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit. That's really weird that those line up there. Okay.
4.
Please don't become an alcoholic writer in Maine.
You can see over here, this is...
Do you think I've got alcoholism money? I have Warhammer money and that's it. I don't have money for alcohol.
That's where I put the outdoor trail cam.
Alright, temperatures range from 1 degree Celsius to 43 Celsius in the same day. El Paso's like that, yeah. You have Warhammer money? You mean you don't have money? Yeah, that's what I mean.
You can see that's the spot where I put the other camera. Oh, and also, this light right here, this went out.
Warhammer is my anti-drug.
I noticed when I was watching back the last video. I'm not sure what to make of that. You know, I'm still on the fence about sharing any info with the location here. Just because I don't know who I'm going to attract with this, and I don't know what I'm getting into. This is clearly no...
This is
joke,
a spooky video.
This thing. But I did a deep dive online after I got back last time, and I didn't really come up with anything. There's like a mining company that owns part of the land here, but I think all of this is just owned by a family. Not anyone like particularly notable, just like locals, I think.
Like near the top of the hole, there's like leaves and stuff, but not that many. And then farther down, the stairs get like real fucked, and then there's this mall down there. Like it goes like stairway, turn, more stairway. That part of the stairway starts to get fucked. Then there's like a yeah, this is not real.
None of you are getting the leg workout I'm getting.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably a good workout.
Like, you know, on the way back, having to climb up those stairs again, and then all the way up.
I absolutely... Actually, you know what the least realistic part of this is? The fact that there is a tunnel going down this far in Texas. We don't do that here. There's limestone like 2 feet down. This has to be supernatural. That's the only explanation. We don't have basements.
Dark for like a solid hour walking back. I thought I was gonna fucking die, but yeah, honestly, they've been sore for days, and this is not gonna help. But it's good.
How are people buried? Well, I mean, you can bury someone 6 feet under, but any deeper than that, you're gonna start having problems.
Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good, folks.
It's too dry. It's very dry in here. He was saying it was also previously raining.
I forgot to mention this, but also day after the last video.
I do like that the steps are uneven. Look at the distance between this step here, the next step, and then the step after. They're all different sizes. They have like a vague correctness. How do people have tornado shelters? Some people do. Other people die. If we have a tornado here, we're going to get into the back bathroom and just pray to fuck that it doesn't hit us.
Cameras, and the day for the cameras, I hung around for a little while, sort of scouted the area, just to see if I could find any other equipment.
Bathrobe and a mattress? Just blankets for us, man.
People, really at all.
Innermost bathroom, no windows.
Footprints. It's like, whatever this is, it's very much a back door. There's 100% other entrances, but I have no idea.
We have a bathtub, sure. I do like that he stayed consistent with where the... I mean, yeah, it's all CGI at this point.
See, I don't feel used to this after last time. This is still very,
The first video on this, I don't think it had... Well, it kind of had to do with this hole. He just kind of filmed the outside of the hole. He didn't go down it. It's only part 2 that he actually went in.
The cut grass smell that I mentioned. It's, like a cornfield kind of smell.
Did you shut the door behind you?
Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
Oh, you are so dumb, man.
There's rust. I don't hear any music this time. There's no music. All the lights are still off.
Yeah, you do this with a squad, man. That's what I'm saying. Get your guy that keeps going, hey, collab with me, collab with me. Yeah, collab with me down into this fucking hole. This is what it means to be a YouTuber. Go into this hole with me. We might die, but, you know, you want the views? You want to get famous? You want to do the thing? Let's go. Yeah, it would probably take him a long time to do that. I'm just saying, like, you know.
I'm ready to bolt. Any second.
He's so gonna get murdered. You never take someone like to this. This is the oldest view. This is another Kane Pixels thing. So on part 3, yeah. Rev movie night. I feel like I missed the catalyst for what the fuck is this is supposed to be. There's a hole in the ground on private property. This guy just walked over to, like, he was walking some trails, he found this hole, and he was like, hold up. There's a giant hole in the ground, and it has some stairs that lead down forever. He went to go check the hole. Turns out there's an entire mall down there. Yeah, I would probably send, like, an RC drone or something down. Or even just, like, a fucking plane drone. But it seems like there are problems with electronics here. Because evil.
Silent. So I shouldn't even shining a light, ideally. But
well, he brought a camera because he saw this one time and had only his phone camera, and then he came back with an actual camera, and yeah. Like, I'm not going to say he needs to do any of this. Like, let me be clear. When I'm saying this guy should do this, I don't mean Kane. I mean the guy in the universe who is walking around in this hole. I'm like, you are fucking dumb for being here. Stop being here. Kane absolutely has every right to be doing this. Because this is a thing that someone would do. I get why this is happening. But holy shit, this is a fucking stupid idea. This is nothing against Kane. Like, bring a canary with, man.
I think you need a key, but this is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever done in my life.
Yes, it is. It's gonna be the last thing you ever do, too.
3, 2, 1. It's loud. No.
That's fucking real.
I knew this was stupid. I knew this was stupid. That was so loud. That was so loud.
Oh, you stupid son of a bitch. Why are you doing this? Oh, man. My view count has taken me places that I wouldn't ever go with a gun. Moment. Just leave for the content, man. Dude, he's gonna get so many views. He's gonna get so many views. Dude, this is fucking banger. Can you imagine if this is real? He can't leave. He hadn't even done anything he hadn't done before. He's got to at least walk beyond the gate, man. For the content, chat. What's the worst that could happen? Murder, mostly. Like, legitimately, I'd live here. Same with the back rooms, though. Like, rent's too goddamn expensive nowadays. Yeah, the gumball machine looked a little fake, but it's fine. This is a dead mall, like miles underground.
This is massive. How do you build something? I'm still in shock. I'm fucking shocked.
Can you name 8 veggies that start with the letter B? Broccoli? Beets? Bitches? Brazil? I can't think. Wait, what do you mean there are 8 that start with the letter B?
Can you name 8 veggies that start with the letter B?
No. That's a fairly recent ad, I think.
This is literally like the backrooms from TikTok.
It's the backrooms from TikTok.
Yeah, we fell into the backrooms. That's what this is. So many chairs.
Barrett's? It's just like the back rooms from fucking TikTok. Maybe you'll leave. There are monsters in the back rooms, man.
This place just goes off in all directions.
Oh, it's an AMC.
It's a fucking AMC.
God damn. They got the Five Nights at Freddy's?
Doomsday bunker.
Like, YouTuber is really the best horror protagonist. Valley View Mall at Dallas Midtown. ShopValleyViewCenter.com. Mall located on It was owned and managed by Dallas-based Beck Ventures. It had a JCPenney's, a Macy's, a Sears, a Dillard's. Yeah, sure. The AMC theater remained, and the remainder of the mall closed in early 2022. On February 11th of 2023, the former Valley View Mall caught fire, which was later extinguished after 50 firefighters responded to a 2-alarm fire. The cause of the fire is being determined and investigated. So this is a real mall. Yeah. But the website itself does not exist. It's a real mall that had a... Yeah. I wonder if he's filming in the actual mall. That would be wild. Part of it looks... Like, a lot of this looks fake. Like the gumball machine. It did in the Wayback Machine. What if that domain resolved to porn? Brief streaming hiatus, I guess.
I should have brought a better flashlight.
Yeah, maybe you go back now. I think this is all 3D CGI, because that's what this is what that guy does. He's just a fucking baller. The gumball machine is the giveaway for me. Yeah, no. Check the gumball machine here. You can count the gumballs, like they are like weirdly separated by color. You got yellow, blue, red, green, blue, yellow. Like it's from the other angle, you can see it. It's a little bit more obvious, but it looks really fucking real though. Like, it took me a while to realize that, like, whatchamacallit was, also you can see it in the trash cans. You can see where the polygons are on the trash cans. They're like, it's a segmented trash can. That being said, it is very convincing. It's incredibly convincing. And he probably used some pictures. Yeah, honestly, with the back rooms, it took me a while to realize I was looking at CGI. Low light is a good choice. Yeah, no, again. This would be a lot to model. Yeah. I mean, like, the guy is... He's good on so many different levels.
Yeah, it's an elevator. And these all look like shops.
Yeah, it's a mall.
So this is like a proper mall.
It does cut, which does lead me to believe that's probably where the renders stop and start. But he does a fucking great job with this. It's really hard to tell. That and just like the
I'm just gonna keep going. See what I see.
The lore makes enough sense that you're kind of just like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. What's wrong with you? He has to get the views, man. Dude, I fucking love a pretzel right now. Salted or cinnamon? That's the only real question.
I'm seeing a lot of stuff for art galleries. Like
I would love to use this as an art space. You kidding me? Caramel? Why not both? Because I can only handle so many calories all at once.
Weird stuff.
Just heard something.
Mentioning Texas.
Uh-huh. Because you're in Texas.
I don't know if Dallas. I keep seeing Dallas show up, but I'm not sure if it's talking about the city.
Of course.
Or if it's a different thing. But I've seen like 2 Texas shops. And it's on a lot of signs.
Rat Studio. We're back?
We're back.
What the fuck is that? Created by LA Reunion, Texas artists and volunteers who care about the West Dallas, the oversized puppets of Bridge-O-Rama's Parade of Giants nearly stole the show during the opening weekend of Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge. See them again and learn their stories. So this, oh right, the first video was the black and white guy, right? And he was making this mask. Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Critical. Just hanging out, being a puppet. Anyway, if you like this video, make sure you, suck my nuts. It does look like Critical.
Yeah, it says Dallas again.
The puppets are real? Yeah. That sounds right to me. Yeah.
For some reason, it's not that cold down here. It was cold back in the food court.
That specific one's here, too.
Yeah, another studio. It's like these are all art studios.
I mean, honestly, that's a great use of an abandoned mall.
An octopus. What is that? Yeah, it's an octopus. Big painting.
Hey, what's up, guys?
That scared the shit out of me. What is this? Some kind of artwork. Dude, that is uncanny as fuck.
Why are you getting closer to it, you fucking psycho?
I don't like this thing.
Yeah, you should leave.
Oh, fuck.
He didn't need to bring more lights. I gotta say, the use of the lights coming on as a, like, things have changed in an area you've already been to, the things that you familiarized yourself with have changed. That is, like, brilliant horror writing. Because, like, yeah, the lights could just turn on. Like, one of the things that you gotta do with horror is, like, changing the expectation. It's sort of like doing a joke. Like, you expect this to continuously be dark. He's talked about how it's dark. Everyone in chat has complained about how it's dark, and now it's bright, and that's worse somehow. It's different because you can see, and you hate it. Subverting expectations is great horror.
I think I just saw something.
Check behind you. Oh, hey, it's an Auntie Anne's. Dude, stop for the pretzels. Or it could be that cookie place. You know, with the cookie cakes where it's like a whole ass cookie? Dude, get pretzel or cookie if you can. Dude, where the fuck are you going? Go back and get the pretzels. If you're gonna die, at least be well fed. Oh, God. Oh, that's so good.
Come on. Come on. Wait. I really fucked up, guys.
I mean, to your right looks like a doorway. I haven't seen any outlets. If you were in this situation, what would you do? Live here. Live here. I've already said that like 8 times. I would fucking live here. This is fucking great, man. There's so much stuff. Don't come at me with the, oh, they're fucking monsters, right? I have to pay like 18 bucks for trash disposal, despite the fact that they did not pick up trash half this month and half of last month. Total, like, 1/2 a month. That's stupid, man. And this place is free? Like, I got real fucking monsters. They're called landlords. I can get pretzels here and be harassed by a monster? That's great. That is definitely the cookie place. That blue and yellow, that's the cookie place, man. Yeah, chat's like, I would live here now. Yeah. Parade of Giants again? I wonder what the guy who did the Parade of Giants thinks about this. Couple leaves. Dude, can you imagine skateboarding this place? That's fucking awesome. Dude, you could ride that thing. Give it a go. I mean, oh, huh. Huh. Yeah, that is a problem. Tony Hawk literally underground. Good joke. You should look into buying an abandoned mall. I don't have that kind of money at all. I mean, even with crowdfunding, like, I'd rather live in a church, honestly. A mall seems like a lot to clean. You don't make millions from YouTube? Why is this dude so jumpy? He's trapped underground. Nope. Don't get closer, you stupid fuck.
That was a different area.
Jumpy is the correct way to be in an abandoned mall underground, and there's a giant puppet. Oh, good, he's gone? That's my fucking favorite. You already know the exits don't work, man. I used to have dreams about, like, having to deal with living in liminal spaces like this. Usually there was some sort of monster running around or whatever, but, like, as long as you stayed quiet, you'd be fine. You had non-zero number of dreams about at least one cat boy.
I think there's an exit this way.
Why would you say that with confidence? Yeah, I don't think an abandoned mall is scary by itself. It's just nice. Is it a skylight? Or a fake skylight?
Okay, that's just a light.
Get that crane thing you saw earlier. I find it relaxing to be in a place where there is no one. I love liminal space.
There's a door over here. Kidding me.
Yeah, that child area sucks ass, but that's the way they are. It looks like outside, maybe. Oh, yeah, you're gonna get a staph infection if you touch that stuff, but you know. You've made a series of very bad decisions, and now you're about to lie in the bed you shat in.
I don't know whether or not to go to them or I'm gonna see if I can figure out where they're coming from.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe like a.
Stop talking.
For an elevator. It's gotta be an elevator.
Jesus fuck, man. I don't like it. God, yeah, I got chills on that one. Yeah, goosebumps for sure.
Hello?
Looks like Hoser. That is straight up moist critical. Why don't you go ahead and keep your eyes on it? I don't like it.
I'm leaving. I'm trying to leave. There's someone controlling me.
Turn around. Yeah, do not stop looking at it, you stupid fuck. It has rules. That's some weeping angel shit. Stop looking away, you stupid fuck.
Hey.
Oh, okay, never mind. Run. Stairs. Good. Good idea. Yeah, get fucked, asshole. I'm on the stairs now. What up? What up? Well, you live in hell now. Why do you think the elevator's gonna work? Like, at least get through the door. What the fuck is upstairs? Probably not a good time to try and find out. Why'd you run this way? Glass is probably easier to break. I guess not getting trapped back where you already had been is probably a good idea. Yep. Gotta be careful about that. God, this is so good. Oh, I fucking hate how, like, scared. Yeah, this is fucking good, dude. These are actual, like, this is good. So now you live here until you starve to death. It's Kane Pixels. Kane Pixels is a fucking badass when it comes to this shit. There's little bits of the CG where it's more noticeable than others, but yeah. No, I think it's the other way around. I think people took inspiration from him. It's fucking in here, isn't it? Okay. And that's the front of the mall. We saw it in that other image. Yeah, there's gonna be a Backrooms movie, and this guy's directing it. He's like, they had to wait until he graduated, what, high school? Because he made the Backrooms series, like, when he was still, like, a minor. Yeah. This guy is incredibly fucking talented. And I will not shut up about that. You think he used multiple locations for this? That's the cool thing. He used one. This is CGI. This is not real. Like, all this stuff in the underground is not real. I think only the above ground stuff is real footage. You'll see it every now and then. You'll see some, like, video gamey looking CGI. You can rent malls. This specific mall burned down, apparently. The movement? Yeah. Yeah, it's head tracking. He did the same thing with Backrooms. We can look at, like, just a portion of the Backrooms. We're almost done with this one. But yeah, like, the characters in his Backroom videos are a little bit more, like... It didn't burn all down? Okay, well, at least the AMC theater did. He's walking kind of far in some scenes. I think it's gotta be like he's got like motion tracking on his like headset or something. And the distance that he walks in videos seems to be fairly consistent. Like, that stack of paper looks a little fake. But it's so fucking good. He's trying to find the document that's got the exit strategy. Okay. Okay.
Shit anymore. There's motion sensors, cameras.
I don't think upstairs was good either.
They've definitely seen me. That statue thing. Some kind of security system.
Well, it's if all the other fire exits fail, AMC is the one that you go to.
Talk to whoever. It's just a misunderstanding. I didn't realize.
Do you accept the what? Do you accept this impermanence? What? Oh no! What the fuck? Oh, this is so good! Again, that, like, the scenery has changed. That means things could have gotten in here. Thing of horror. Hey, Liquid Glass, we're watching more Kane Pixels stuff. I can't understand what he's saying. Are there subtitles? No. Fucking no! Fuck. Hey! Up the stairs, up the stairs. Nope, nope, nope. Check behind, make sure he's not figuring out stairs. What's the puppet gonna do? You know, I don't want to know. Well, he can't get up here, so that's good at least.
Exit. Exit.
What?
You can get me. What do you want? Oh God. Oh shit. Shit. Oh fuck.
That's the emergency exit? Dude, he's gonna get so many views. His YouTube channel's really gonna take off. Just hold on to the pipe.
Oh God.
It's the same Rolly Giant. Might be time to use both hands, but again, for the views, man. Where did it go? Ooh. Could be found footage. Rip. Neoax, thank you for the 19 months of support. And he's going all gray. God, it just looks like that, doesn't it? Actually amazing. This is all there is for now. This is all the 3 that exist, at least in the playlist. Let me double check and make sure there's not another one. Yeah. So I just want to show like a random thing from the back rooms, just as proof that he's really good at CGI. Like, here you go. So this is also CGI, and you can kind of tell with the people. Like, it definitely has that look, but the artifacting that he does, like, you can see it on corners and stuff like that. Like, it looks a little wrong, but it's still like incredibly well done. I mean, again, this was done by a 16 or 17-year-old at the time. Right. So, like, I'm not dogging on him. I'm literally just saying, like, hey, like, you can tell in some shots, and it is genuinely very hard to tell. It's more proof that it is CGI that I have to try and prove it to you is really what I'm getting at here. Yeah, it's whether or not it's CGI or not is the only discussion we're really having. Like, it's just fucking incredible work. Yeah. Yeah, the Valley View Center Mall. Kane is the only backroom stuff that I find interesting either. Because a lot of it has, like, this, like, strict adherence to the canon. And it's like, no, fuck that. Make your own canon. You know? It was one post on 4chan that got all of this canon add to it that's just bad. A lot of the backrooms canon is shit. I'll be honest with you. This was fucking great. Like, you look at anyone else who's doing it, it's just, yeah. There's very few people that actually do, like, their own. Yeah, I mean, like, you gotta know how to, like, fiddle the nuts of the goblin in the well room of the back rooms or whatever. And then you gotta worry about all of this other bullshit that's going on in the back rooms. There should not be, like, a fucking, like, extended story. Why is it all this stuff that you can know? Rev checks out the backroom wiki when never. Fuck that. I don't have time for that kind of garbage. I gotta piss again real bad because I drank all of this, but I'll be right back. That was fucking great. I loved that. Kane is a fucking champion, man. Like, man. Is Kane Pixels the originator? No, as far as I know, it was some random person on X, but I don't know as if it's like where it came from before that. Yeah, give me 1 minute. BRB. This one. Some good liminal horror. Not a lot, but there is some good. Kane Pixels. Just gonna do that guy, man. That's everything. Well, damn. I don't know what we're doing now. Have you heard of Greylock? The music is too loud. Sorry. Right. Nice band-aid. Did you get into a fight? Nah, I just got a pimple there and it was gross. This is a good, interesting analog series. It's a very long series. This is like Candle Cove. No, I wish it was a cool reason to have a band-aid on my face. Speaking of Band-Aid on the face, I was watching, was it Obi Cat earlier today? Because I had, like, seen their cover of Planet of the Bass with, fuck, what's the guy's name? V? Something or other? Life, never die. Women are my favorite guy. Yeah, no, she does the guy's bit from that, and she does it with, like, a very fucking hardcore, like, very strong metal growl. So I went by and I was like, hey man, like, great, that cover is fucking banger. Planet of the Bass is absolutely one shot, the rest of their stuff is cringe. Okay. Anyway, like, yeah, they made like a a cover of it, like a metal version, and it's fucking good. But I went to check and see what her other stuff was, and like she was playing that Nikki game. Like, you've probably seen an ad for it. It's like Goddess of Victory Nikki. And not Yumi Nikki, no. It's Nikki, Nikki, not Nike. It could be pronounced Nike, I don't know. I haven't seen it. The booby jiggle game. And a lot of stuff, she was like, this is my favorite game. And I'm like, that makes so much sense, because her model kept bugging out and her tits just went wild. That's Nike? Is it literally Nike and not Nikki? I thought it was with another I. The Brapcore ad? Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. Like, that cover is really solid, and it seemed like she was having fun playing that game. I just couldn't figure out what the fuck was going on. Yeah, Nike, the Goddess of Victory. So they just spelled it weird so that way they could have a copyright on it. I bet you that's it. So it is just Nike. It's a third-person shooter. Okay. It looked like a gacha kind of game. I didn't get what the fuck we were doing when I was watching it. How do you feel about Sokoban puzzles? I don't know what that is. Well, the Greek gods are in public domain, so they're doing what GW did. It's not Space Marines, something that's hard to copyright. It's Adeptus Astartes, which is like, you know, push blocks, Sokoban, these nuts, yeah. Yeah. I think he means that I pronounced it wrong, not that you did. They did try and copyright Space Marines, but they couldn't. It's the same reason they couldn't copyright Imperial Guard, and they had to change their names to Adeptus, what is it, Astra Militarum and Adeptus Sisters of Battle. I think they also had to do that too. Adeptus Sororitas. Void Strangers is neat, but also a puzzle game. I mean, we could play video games now. Might have been a misfire. Yeah, worth defending yourself on. Crypt Worlds? I kind of don't want to play Crypt Worlds right now. What did you say it was called? Void Strangers? Void Stranger. What the fuck is this? Horror game? Oh, these kind of puzzles. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Slay of the Princess was also BPOG. Let's see what this is real quick. Do the monsters only move when you move, like in old school games like this? It's 100% a puzzle game. As someone who hates puzzle games, this is my game of the year. Similar to World of Horror and Outer Wilds, you've found two games that have nothing the fuck to do with each other. And it's made by one of the people that wants it is one of the guys who worked on, was it Undertale 2? Deltarune, yeah. Undertale 2. That one. Nude alert? What do you mean nude alert? Slay the Princess could be fun. Oh, right, that. We suggesting games? I would rather have a shit game than a... I mean, my concern about that game is that game looks solid, but one that would just get chat yelling at me to do a thing that I'm not doing. More Kenshi? I'm low-key thinking about more Kenshi. Can I be honest with you guys? Kenshi kind of sucked, but I can't stop thinking about it. Does that make sense? Like, the mechanics are arcane, it's slow as fuck, and barely anything happens. But man, it's kind of cool, isn't it? Kenshi looks mad boring to me. No, it is, but it's really interesting too. World of Tanks is I hate this game, but I can't stop thinking about it. Yeah. Yeah. That. So it's either between that or I pick up something new or I do World of Horror. World of Horror seems a bit like you're just supposed to memorize how to win. Play some Starfield. Have you checked out The Last Spell? I really liked your Danganronpa stream, so I'll continue to suggest Code Rain or Rain Code. Yeah, I mean that's an option. I suggested Crown of Leaves last time. We can look through the store. I was also thinking like, what is it? The Evil Within. Oh, The Evil Within's only like $3. That's kind of awesome. Code Rain isn't a rain code isn't good. I pre-ordered it and everything. It's a bit mid. I did play Chance of Sinar, and people were very mad at me for the way I played it. I thought Evil Within was a first-person game, not a third-person. Have you ever played Duskers? I believe I did stream Duskers several times, right? Yeah, no, that game does not stream well. It confuses the fuck out of people. Wizard with a gun? This is the... No, this is... Yeah, that one's... Yeah, maybe. I think some mods for Kenshi might be the way to play it. I don't know. Let me see how long it is to beat Evil Within. How long to beat Evil Within? Because I've heard good things. 15.5 hours. Probably speed that through. So far, this poll is still getting numbers. Let me go ahead and link it again in chat. Please vote in this poll. Play Project Zomboid with Luke trying to kill you. Kitty scratch on face. It's just a pimple that I just get pimples there. I think it's because I wear a headband to sleep. It's like headphone headbands. It's like soft cloth sleep headbands. Speaking of Dognarampa, take a peek at Project Eden's Garden. Yeah, no, I saw when you said that earlier. I just was not responding to it. I think I'm good for now. So the first Evil Within is just kind of shit. Project Zomboid I think about a lot, but also kind of hate because it's real bullshit. That's kind of my issue with Kenshi as well. I do want to do a series where it's an expert Zomboid versus a group of newcomers. True. If you liked Alan Wake, you'll love Evil Within. Never mind, we're not playing it then. Like, if that's your recommendation, then it's gonna suck ass. Like, instantly get me to not want to play a game. Play the Class of 09 DLC? No. Play Yakuza? People don't want to watch me play Yakuza. I don't know how to explain that to you. Play Morb Sweeper again. I have barely done any horror stuff. Like, I just have done like a regular ass stream for this month. And I feel like I should play a horror game, but there's like not good ones. There is that crime scene cleanup game. Crime Scene Cleaner Prologue. The prologue's free. Oh, it's just to be announced free. That's not free then. Signalis is amazing. Is Signalis and I kind of feel like Signalis is going to be very like samey in comparison. Like, is Signalis streaming and also Voices of the Void going to be too redundant? Become the Chainsaw Massacre? Okay, there is a demo for Crime Scene Cleaner. Signalis is not even the same game. Oh, I'm thinking of Signal Sim. Okay. Didn't you say you... I was thinking about Darkwood. Okay, well, let me look at Signalis then, because I don't actually know what it is. Survival horror, where you experience a dystopian... This is very much not the game that I thought it was. It's great and gay. You are great and gay. So, like, Resident Evil 1. Yeah, it's on my wish list already, I know. This is not the first time that you got confused. Yeah. Resident Evil 1 with cool lesbians. I kind of don't like playing a lot of puzzle games on stream. I love puzzle games. But backseating, like, I need to just start banning people who backseat on games like that. Like, I love puzzle games. Like, I've been playing Mindustry as, like, my main game off stream. Like, there's some games where it's fine. Like, Kenshi, I don't mind if you guys bully me into. I mean, the people who already own this game are, you know, sure. Have you tried The Witness yet? No, I played the fake one. Here's a good Kenshi experience. More recruitment, books, heavy saber. Are you friends now? Attack slots, bank use, better Leviathan loot, cat looting, defensive gates, cannibals expanded. Huh. All right. Have I played Talos Principle? The Witness is made by John Blow. I didn't play The Witness. I played whatever that like joke version of it is. And the Talos Principle, I think I've only seen played by speedrunners. The Looker, right. Yeah. Like, that's why I don't like playing puzzle games. Like, honestly, there have been people that have fucking ruined the experience for me. Lisa the Painful sounds very good. I have just, up until recently, not had a very good mental state where I'd want to do something like that. I love puzzle games. I hate streaming them. Because as soon as I see a puzzle, people spoil it. And it's just like, what is the point of this? You're 10 years too late to stream Lisa. I fucking streamed all of Homestuck. I don't think temporal restrictions are going to be a problem for me. You need to be in the right mindset and a mature fan base for it. Really, really think you'd like Prey? Yeah, no, I played Prey once before and it made me throw up. I was sick at the time. 2017 Prey. Like in a good way? No, like I was actually sick and it made me nauseous. How? I was already sick. I might be thinking of 2006 Prey. Which one was the one where you were a Native American and you get abducted by aliens out of a gas station? That was the 2006 one? Okay. So I haven't played the 17 one yet, then. The ending's kind of weak on 17. It's a fun, immersive sim. Scream the Revenge. What is this? Oh, this is a bunch of, like, horror games that I liked. Oh, this one. Wait, which one is this? Get your free reward? Oh. Hey. That's pretty good. I will never use it. Sons of the Forest? And then I think there was some issue with Chernobylite, and Amori is like, either you hate it or you're a creeper, from what I found. I think I'm thinking of Outlast. If you scream, you restart. What? It requires a microphone to play. This looks really legit. What I mean is, every time I hear anything about Amori, it's like porn. And they're all children. Too bad I don't have a mic. Yeah, I know. I'm not saying that everyone... Well, I guess I did just literally say that. But... there are people who like Amori that aren't fucked up in the head, but... I've seen a lot of fucked up shit. People say a lot of things, yeah. This is gonna be Siren Head. If it's Siren Head, I'm absolutely not doing this. You should play Ghost Trick. Ghost Trick is good. Everyone should play Ghost Trick. Also, birds don't fly directly up like that. 30 minutes of indecisiveness. Yep. Well, it's a commitment to start a stream on something. So, like... Cool, right. So it's just like, it's jump scares, the game. Yeah, alright. I like how I just clicked to it. And then Slay the Princess is about a princess who's trying to convince you not to murder her. I think we add that to the cart. We can slam Signalis in there as well. Actually, yeah, just hit back and then forward, but not to there. Can I choose where we go forward? Already got this one. Three hours for Slay the Princess. Okay. Zombies. Zombies. No one survived. Oh, it looks so generic. Okay. No, I don't want Plague Inc. evolved. Fucking Madagascar. V Rising is fun like Valheim, but with vampires. Okay. I think I saw a lot of stuff on it for a while, and it just kind of like dropped off the face of the earth. Would you play Night Cage? I would love to play Night Cage, but Night Cage, I don't know if it would be a good stream or not. We could stream Night Cage, but I don't know how that's gonna work, you know? Play Killer 7. I played Killer 7. Already streamed it. What's Night Cage? It's a board game. That's a horror board game. I have it. I bought it. It's got a great soundtrack. But yeah. I mean, it kind of sounds like Kenshi is a really good bet. It's between that or the ones that I put in the thing. Vampire Mansion, like horny wise, or yeah, it's not safe for work. Okay. I was like, that's way too much titty. Dead Space remake not your thing? No. Not really. So I guess that's our options, is either Kenshi, crime scene. Okay, let me make a poll. I'm not sure if I'm really sold on Signalis right now. But if people want me to play it, I'll play it. Signalis, Kenshi, crime scene. Crime scene also looks like it's only a demo, so it's going to be short. And then Kill the Princess, or what was the name of that game? Slay the Princess. All right, there's a poll for you. Sorry that took forever and for a day, but this is how I think about streams. And then I also got to make sure that I got to get it all together as well, because I don't want to stream a whole bunch of stuff, not like it, and then piss people off because there's too many videos on After Hours. I want to show you guys something on Tabletop Sim while we wait. Where's Alan Wake 2 in the poll? I would do a subathon, like, for Alan Wake. Like, that's legitimately the only way you're gonna get me to play more than 1 fucking second of that game. So this is Night Cage. Slay the Princess with 44% of the vote. This game is fucking great as a horror game, but I don't think it would work that well for a stream because it's a board game, and it's a single player board game if you want to play it that way. Sure. It doesn't like that. All right. We're not actually going to play it. The idea is that you need to get out by like drawing from this thing, and then that's where you are, and you move around, and each of the little fellas has to find a key. You go through, you move to a spot. When you move to a spot, you not only have to build out the place for all that you can see in the immediate area, like this, but also where you're going. So I want to go here, so that draws me a new tile, and I put it here. And then I put one over here. So it's like House on the Hill. But here's the trick. No one's observing these two spots right here, right? So these go away. And as you move around, you got to worry about monsters and shit. And if your candle goes out, then you can only see the tile you're on. It's a fucking cool idea. Yeah, no, like if you go back, it has no memory of where you've been. So like you just, you know. And it's part of the lore of the game is that, you know, well, here we go. Night Cage is a fully cooperative horror-themed tile placement game that traps 1 to 4 lost souls within an otherworldly labyrinth in eternal darkness. Each prisoner only has a candle to aid them in their escape, but the weak light can only illuminate the passages directly adjacent to them. As they move, new pathways are revealed while old ones disappear, consumed into darkness forever. Every move will require thoughtful consideration and collective strategy as you keep your candles burning long enough to find the way out. Once you find a key like this, then you have to take that key and you actually have to like get that to the exit. There's an amazing soundtrack that's on YouTube. I think I've got the crack tiles. I forgot about crack tiles. They turn into pits when you draw them. If you step on them. So like if I were to step on this one, it would turn into a pit, so I wouldn't be able to go that way anymore. It's a solid fucking game, but I just don't know if it would work as like a stream. Surprised no one's made an indie game like this. There it was. Do you choose where you place them? I don't remember. I had a copy of this for a while. All right, well, it looks like I'm going to have to buy that game real quick, so give me half a second to do that. I'll hold off on Signalis for now, because I think I'm just in a mood where I just don't feel like playing it. But we can come back to it. But let's try Slay the Princess. Any opinion on I mean, I said the whole Alan Wake as a subathon thing, but anyone actually interested in that as an idea? Because that seems fucking horrible. I'm just gonna bitch about the game the whole time. Like that's the trick though. Like which was more painful, Air Bud or Alan Wake? Air Bud's only 2 hours, man. At most. I think it's closer to like 1 minute or 1 hour 30. I do not like Remedy games. I feel like they're generic to the point that they have to steal other people's ideas to even have a plot. And then the gameplay is the only thing that they actually themselves made. I played all the way through Control and I have the exact same take on Control. Control has just fucking awful controls and plots. Just everything. The game is dog dick. And I don't understand why, like, I feel like my beef with both Alan Wake and the map, don't even get me started on the fucking map and Control. It makes no fucking sense. I'm waiting for Slay the Princess to finish. It still does have those things, Gear. Slay the Princess is 10 gigs? Yeah, why is it like 8 gigs? Is it voice acted? Well, that's good at least. I don't know, Rev. Slay the Princess doesn't sound like it has a lot of gameplay. I mean, it's already downloading, so we're not really at a part where I can be like, oh, yeah, you're right. It was removed in the remaster? Well, I mean, that's good. I feel like it's like the worst advertising ever to have your batteries be like in a horror game for your flashlights. It just makes no fucking sense. But I've seen multiple people recommend this game, so we'll give it a go. Alan Wake is suck. I never understood the hype. It reminds me of a cheap movie game you rent from Blockbuster back in the day and you'd be disappointed. Yeah, honestly, yes. Perfect fucking description. And it's like, it's fine. It runs. Same with like Vegas. Part of why I dislike them so much is it's just like, guys, there are real, actual good video games. You don't have to play games that don't know how to do minimum fucking quality shit. You've unleashed the rant. I'm mad now. That's the secret, Cap. I'm always fucking pissed. Why does Vegas make you mad? Because there are actually good fucking games out there that you need your CRPGs. Spiderweb Software is just sitting there asking for like $2 for their games and has been for fucking years. You can get an actual good game with some amount of reading that you have to do, but it's a fucking solid universe, as opposed to Vegas, which is just like your weapons break. None of the characters make sense. None of the characters have personality. They're all just cookie cutter, cardboard cutout, one-dimensional sacks of shit. It's like, why don't you like Sword Art Online? And it's like, because it's bad. And they're like, well, it's so well drawn. It's one of the most classic anime ever. What are you talking about? What are you actually talking about? What if I like shit? You do. That's why you're here. Everyone who likes shit likes to show up in my fucking chat because I make shit. Bad shit. Just like Alan Wake. That's different. Anime has so many shows. CRPG is a dying genre. Look me in the fucking eye and tell me that anything that Bethesda has ever done is half the fucking game that Baldur's Gate is. Baldur's Gate 3 just came out to massive praise. It's good. Yes. I don't understand why that's a thing that, like, oh, you can't count Baldur's Gate 3 because it was good. What? New Vegas is Obsidian Entertainment on Bethesda's engine, sure. Shut the fuck up with that derelicating shit. I don't actually know what that word means. All CRPGs are bad if you don't count the good ones. Like, literally stop fucking buying bad games. Do you like the newer Obsidian games? I don't know. Let's look. Obsidian Entertainment. I don't know what that is. So Grounded, The Stick of Truth, Dungeon Siege, Tyranny, Pathfinder Adventures, and Grounded. You're being nice. Thank you, Gear. I'm sorry. I'm a little heated. You know what this does to me. Man skipping KOTOR. Oh, it is KOTOR. Yeah. I also can't process compliments. I legitimately do not know how to take a compliment. I don't know why Pillars of Eternity isn't there. I don't either. Yeah, no idea. This brings you to a different page. Stop putting yourself down. I wouldn't be here for as long as... Yeah, okay. You have subs with 100-month-long subs, man. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for taking you down with me on that one. Oh, I remember Recore. We had like a statue of it at the GameStop I used to work at that we could never fucking sell. Because no one knew what the fuck it was. I thought about buying it so that way I could use it as a Warhammer thing. This isn't this is Microsoft, not Obsidian. I'm not sure why it's throwing all that. Yeah, this is Xbox Game Studios. But I clicked on Obsidian, right? I have no idea. Anyway. I'll make a post-it note. New Vegas is not a Bethesda game. Okay. Neither is Alan Wake. They're both bad. Like, I appreciate a lot of the things that H-Bomber guy does and says. I really think that he's a smart guy. But, his take on Fallout New Vegas actually being good, like, bro, like, dude's gotta miss sometime, and that was it. He did, like, a whole, like, 2-hour fucking video on why he thinks Vegas is good. I actually like Dark Souls 2. I think Dark Souls 2 is my favorite of them. Your rational dislike for Fallout New Vegas is unfortunately irrational. One of the best things about Fallout and Skyrim and all of that is that the game is so incredibly bad that it glitches, and that is considered a positive. They built a world filled that we promised you would be filled with cordial cherries, and instead it was almost explicitly just sawdust. We're gonna need a full New Vegas review. Rev also hates the ending because it doesn't tell him exactly what happened. It does tell you what happened. It was bad. It was stupid. There was no option to play in a way that makes any fucking sense. Do you have any idea how many people would rage at a new... Yeah, honestly, that's not a fucking bad idea. Like, that's like... You know how they go, like, comment, subscribe? That makes your, you know, SEO improve and stuff. What about the DLC? I shot, what's his name? The fire burned around me, but I burned hotter. I'm like, all right, dude. I shot him in the face and walked out the door. He was so fucking annoying. New Vegas sucks. Vid. Sticky note. Like, there's so many sticky notes on my computer right now. Okay. If I do the review, you're right. You're right. I could just point you to it. In fact, we could have Moobot treated as, like, not a banned word, but, like, anytime you say it, it triggers, like, Moobot to post a link to the thing, and it's like, Rev will not be speaking on this subject. Exclamation point New Vegas. That's, okay. Yeah, no, I gotta do something like that. Exclamation point New Vegas. Okay. Let me go ahead and Alan Wake probably should be one too. All right. Slay the princess. I love how, like, half of chat was like, no, he's fucking wrong and he needs to know. And the other half of chat is like, we've done this, man. You can't convince him. He's fucking insane. He's just gonna get mad. All right, let me go ahead and put out a tweet as well. Princess, I'm gonna go with Princess Bubblegum. Because honestly,